Well, good morning and welcome to your Monday morning devotionals. Thank you for joining me for about 5 minutes. I really pray that this morning encourages you in whatever phase of life that you are in. For this past week was a very difficult week for me, in that I had to walk Faith and I's English parents through probably one of the most challenging and difficult moments. After 40 plus years of marriage, our mum, we had to place in long-term care, and I was the facilitator of that, and the emotions and all that takes place, and the breaking of the heart. Because many times we live our life expecting it to go a certain way, but then when life changes, it's so hard, especially as we age. And I'm reminded in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 through 18, the Apostle Paul writes, "We do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. For this light momentary affliction is preparing us for an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. As we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal." Now, you may have had to walk those difficult transitions of change and challenge in your life, in your marriage, in your loved ones' lives. And I know for myself, coming here to this country 21 years ago from America, that was a very hard transition, as it was for my wife coming from the Philippines a few years before that. Because life does carry on, it does bring challenges, and it does bring change. But the one thing that is constant is God in all these things. And so what I love about what the Apostle Paul says is that we may have our hearts broken from time to time on this earth, but the Apostle Paul encourages us not to lose heart, but to look for the things that are unseen, not the things that are seen, because things that we see can bring so much upset to our emotions and our mental health and even our physical health, because our bodies are created beings and they do have a lifespan. And yet we are to do is we're to look to the eternal. We're to look at that which God has destined for us in his glorious kingdom. I'm reminded in Jeremiah 29:11, and he says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans not to harm you, but of hope, to prosper you and give you a bright future." The plans of God are yes and amen for our lives. It's always important for us to know that whatever we face in life, don't lose heart. Don't give up. Though you may not be able to do what you did when you were younger, or maybe you wish that you did some things when you were younger, don't give up. Don't lose heart, for God has something more in store for you. For the mom, I said to her in her grief and sorrow, I said, look for the purpose of God while you're here in your new home. Ask God for your purpose. And I said to our English father, encouraging him to say, God's not done writing your story. God's still active. He's still on the throne. He still understands our grief and sorrow, because that's why one of the reasons why Jesus came, is to understand these moments in our life where our hearts do break. But as the Apostle Paul wrote, do not lose heart. Look for the things unseen. I pray you have a blessed week this week. God bless.